2 weeks later, I'm going to say Happy New Year to everyone. G'day, guys. It's One Man Clan. Hello to everyone who's listening, who's still with us after all these years. And it's quite amazing. It is the fifth. It's the fifth. Someone said Happy New Year's to me today, so I think it's not too late to say Happy New Year's 2 weeks in. It's still got that exciting New Year's feeling. I hope you're feeling it. And I hope you all had a Merry Christmas. And I don't know who's having holidays and what's going on. It's confusing these days. Okay, what's been happening? Well, there's an issue recently of something I'm not quite sure what to do about. And that is a certain player has been defending by... This guy goes blue, and then he goes and builds sentries way outside of the blue base, like at a halfway point. And so ready to go to attack. It happened today. We were playing, what's it called? ENGW3? Demo Z1 or something? I forgot what it's called. Anyway, let me sit down. Anyway, we're playing this map, and this guy builds stuff in between the two maps. So you're red, and I leave. So I'm red, I leave. As a red, what happens is you leave the base, and you encounter a sentry gun. And then you die because you don't know what's there. And you go back and you kill it. And then you respawn, and you come back and there's built it again. So you tend to have a shitty time because you're basically wasting your time. You're not in the blue base. It's difficult to even get into the blue base with this one sentry gun built at random positions around the map. And of course, we've got a turret now. So it can be on the ground, it can be in the air. And if it's got a high sky, it's difficult to see. And today we had the issue that it was difficult to see. So I don't know what the story is there. Something about the turret goes up into the... You know what? I think I know what it is. Normally if there's open sky, there's a balloon. But some maps, the sky surface is solid. It's not... which I'm not confused because I know now when you assign a texture when you assign a sky texture to a surface, then that becomes classed as sky. So what should happen is the balloon should... Anyway, the point is the balloons don't work. So the thing ends up being just a sentry gun which goes up and then disappears behind the clouds and you can't see it, which is not fun. But anyway, the point is I don't know what to do about this because obviously blue is supposed to defend, and stopping red by getting to the blue base is a good thing. And... you know, you're supposed to obviously use all the tools at your disposal. But what happens is, for red, the game ends up being try to get to the blue base. Obviously, this depends on the map. But some maps just have a huge number of places to hide these turreted sentry guns, and they're just too easy to build. So you kill one, and you end up in the enemy base. I wish I had a guest right now so we could talk amongst each other. You know what I mean? Maybe I should have this like a talk show. I should be like a talk show host and have a guest on, and then I shut up and listen a bit, you know? Anyway. We even have a big old argument. Anyway, so what to do about that? I don't know. I mean, it's not fun. As a red, it's not fun. As a red, I want to leave the base. I want to travel to the base. Occasionally, of course, you encounter an enemy. And you... but most of the action should take place outside the blue base and in the foyer, in the fortress. It's Team Fortress. There's a fortress and I'm fighting the fortress. And it's not dodge the sentry gun. Which again, it's like, I mean, it's okay to do it here and there, but not all the time. So for red, it becomes tedious, dodge the sentry over and over again, But also for blue, it's bad because the blue defenders are bored. They're wondering where the reds are. And this is, as a blue, sometimes that's, I'm all, I'm a lot of times I'm engineer and I'm all set up, ready to go. And I'm like, well, where's red? And I don't know where they are. And so the good news is my stuff's all hacked and ready to go, but there's no reds. Anyway, I'm not sure what to do about this. Because as a blue, you get bored. It's like, well, what do I do? And I'd rather lose an action-packed... AGR, I want action. I want action. I want masses of bodies, and no one should be wondering where everyone is. And also, no one should be bored or frustrated. And so what to do? I don't know. Options, I don't know, at the top of my head. Well, earlier I thought, this isn't top of the, I thought earlier, what about making it so that the build time is longer? I looked it up, I think it's like 10 seconds for a Tesla and 5 seconds for a Sentry gun. What if it was more? I know in TF2 when you build a Sentry gun, you put it on the ground and it takes, how long does it take? Let me just try to remember off the top of my head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's about 10 seconds, isn't it? I don't know. 10 seconds to build something. Would that help? The other thing is to make it so it doesn't shoot while it's turreting. While it's moving, make it not shoot. I don't know. Of course, this would punish defenders, this would have to be uniform. You can't have, oh man, my voice is gone. What's going on? What's going on is I haven't spoken all day. Been in front of the computer, and yeah, I know. So anyway, that's yeah, I'm not sure what to do about that. Stop blue buildings? That's not going to work. But I really don't know. I mean, currently it's just done as an individual, as an honor system. The person, I just say to them, hey, can you not do this all the time? And bless him, he's, he agrees and he doesn't do it all the time. So it's not like it gets to ruin games, but then it needs a better solution. So I don't know, guys, you tell me what to do about that. I don't want to be bored as a blue defender, and I don't want to be frustrated as a red. And the game should always feel winnable and should be interesting. It's not interesting gameplay. That's the bottom line, So I'm sorry. I wish I had more. I wish an answer to that one. I don't. So I'm just putting it out there. So usually it's blue. It's a problem for blue. It's a blue defender doing it, defending far out. If you do it, can red? No, red. Yeah, no. It's. I was thinking about another thing that happened a few weeks ago where a red blocked the doorway, so blue couldn't leave their respawn. But they could. They could if they use respawn garden. Anyway, let's go on to a different topic. What other topic? I don't know. I tried doing videos. I tried doing some AGR videos. Tried to do October, and I did. And man, it's hot. Let me just turn up the aircon. It's really muggy in here. Yeah, and I started recording and I used FRAPS. No, I started using OBS, and I wasn't... The quality wasn't that good because it compresses while you record. So anyway, I just looked at it back and didn't look as good. FRAPS did look good, but then FRAPS, when I kept recording, it the frame rate just dropped and dropped and dropped and dropped, and from 60 to 40, 10, and then hovered around 9, 20, 9. So I don't know what's going on with that. My voice is getting tired, guys. I might leave it there. Sorry, I thought this was going to be a big, long chat, but I think it's hot in this room as well. No one's going through a heat wave. Yeah, I might leave it there. Yeah, my voice is going. So yes, I was going to be. Yeah, that's a bit of a chat about one particular issue. It's on my mind, and I'm not sure what the solution is. I've been studying really thinking and about maps, and I'll talk about that next week, I think. Because I've been making maps, and usually because I get a good idea for what would be a great environment, I think, that'd be an interesting gameplay idea. And it's hit and miss. Some of them worked well, others are not that good. But I'm going back to referencing the maps that are really, really good and the classics and seeing what exactly makes them better. And one of the things with maps, the new maps, is you've got to bear in mind, we already have a 245, we already have a Rock 2. So unless your map is better or offers something new, gameplay-wise, I don't mean graphics-wise, gameplay-wise, I'd rather just do the old maps. You know, for example, I got Rampaholic based on Doomkeep 1, and it's like an extended, more interesting version. But is it better? I don't know. And you know, time is money, baby. And Sundays, I'd rather play Doomkeep 1. So I put a few little innovations in there. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it there because I'm a bit tired. It's hot in here. So yeah. I hope you're doing great, and I hope to see you all Sunday, 2300 GMT, for the weekly AGR sessions. And yeah, talk to you soon.